Hello guys, so you can just copy my signals, copy my trades. I give you the entry points and exit points. You don't need to be good in analysis and you're going to make money, right? I mean, I'm one of the few traders who has a public track record showing profitability. If you check my YouTube, I've pinned a video which shows my 1 year verified track record, my account statement. So you are sure you're following a trader who's profitable. So you don't stress yourself about learning how to trade. Just join my signals community for a monthly fee and you'll become rich. Now, this is what most of your mentors tell you. This is what most of the online gurus who are selling signals try to convince you. And if you've known me for the last about 2 or 3 years I've been on social media, I'm of the contrary opinion. I don't give any trading signals, but I can tell you for free, as someone who shows their record online, yes, I do get a lot of DMs of people asking me, hey Rick, why don't you have signals? Can I pay you a monthly fee and then you'll be sending me your trades? Imagine. Now you tell someone, I don't have signals, but then they still go to the extent of telling you, I understand you don't have signals, but how about we just make an arrangement with you, a private arrangement whereby I send you the signal subscription. Then whenever you get that set up, you just send it to me, I'll copy it on my account. That's how desperate people are out there to just find signals and be profitable by simply copying someone else. In today's video, I'll be explaining to you why I do not give trading signals. It's not just about signals. There are those who will still tell you, Rick, can you pass my prop farm for me? Can you do account management? Can I send you money so that you can be trading and you split profit? And of course, I never take such offers because I've been in the trading space long enough to understand this signals thing from a very wide perspective. And today I'll be sharing with you why I don't give trading signals. And hopefully if you're a beginner or if you're a trader who has been here and you still think signals will help you, this video will probably try to open your eyes more to understand why you are worse off copying someone's signals, especially, and this is the word you need to underline, especially if your goal is to become a long-term, consistently profitable trader. If you're here to just play fun and games, you want to deposit $100 and pay someone some monthly subscription, copy their trades, be lucky here and there, well and good, you can do that. But if you are here with the goal of learning how to trade, mastering yourself in the markets, building a long-term edge, getting to a place of consistency and being independent, I'm going to tell you exactly why signals will not assist you in that journey. And it is for these same reasons that I do not give signals. So the first thing is signals will corrupt the possibility of you being an independent trader. You see, the goal of trading is to be consistently profitable, but you also need to add the word independent. You want to be consistently profitable and be able to depend on yourself, not there every day waking up, waiting to see what others are thinking and saying, and hoping you can make money by following that. Not only do you want to become consistent, you also want to master independence. The problem of signals is that someone is just telling you buy here, sell here. Put your stop loss at this point and at this point. So if you are trying to learn how to trade and you are copying signals, you see, number one, you might not know the reason why this person is taking the trade. So you are just trying to have the same results as them, but it's not assisting you to learn. And there's this signals community which people usually say, learn while you earn. And learn while you earn simply means join my signals, you can just be copying my trades, and as you make some money, you're still learning. But this is how I usually challenge that. Why do you think a newbie trader would have any motivation to want to go to the chart and struggle while they have a mentor who they believe is profitable and they can just send them trades? If you join my signals, if I had one, and you see Rick doing some prop farms, he's passing, he's been doing payouts, you'll get crazy level of confidence whenever I'm sending trades. So you'll start asking yourself, why am I wasting so much time trying to learn this thing while I can just wait for this guy to be sending me trades? So you might have the passion, but these signals will make you lazy. They'll make you not go out there and backtest and journal and understand yourself, master the psychology in the markets. You'll just be waking up in the morning and waiting for someone to send you trades, and these will corrupt your learning process. So I think anyone who is selling you signals, knowingly or unknowingly, they don't have the best intentions for you as the trader. The person who benefits most from selling signals is the person who's making the money from the subscription fees. And let's face it, most signal providers can't even trade. These guys will just send you short-term results. Ask one of your signal providers to just send you a 1 year account statement where he can show you every trade he took and he sent signals on for you to see the P&L curve, because most signal services I've joined in the past, one thing they usually have is very bad risk to reward ratios. At the end of the day, if you add up the winners and the losses, you don't end up making anything significant. So not only are these things corrupting your learning process, but at the same time, the truth is most of the people who are constantly selling signals and marketing them to your face on a daily basis, they make that money from your subscription fees, and they can never show you a single account statement of just 1 year to prove that their signals can make money. So at the end of the day, you are the target. Guys, let's take a break and let me share with you about the amazing sponsor of this video, Forex. Now, before you take that challenge, you want to do proper due diligence, whether it's a CFD's farm or a futures farm. Some of the top things I look for include the trading conditions for the farm, things like the spreads, the proof of payouts, the longevity of the farm, the platforms they offer for trading, and most importantly, their challenge rules. They must be favorable depending with my trading style. Forex offers a solution to this. They've built a platform where you can find information across all the top farms in the industry with verified reviews from real traders who are actually using the farm. Inside the Forex website, of which I do have the links in the video description, you can do a few things, including filtering for the specific farm you want. For example, based on my country, I could filter and look for a farm in Kenya. Then I want a Forex farm. The platform I prefer to trade with sometimes could be MT5, and let's say I want to go for a one-step challenge. By a simple filter, I can now see all the available farms in my country which are offering a one-step challenge for Forex and have the MT5 platform. The most interesting thing is you can go under the prop farm rules, and with just one click of a button, you can literally scroll through every top prop farm, read through their most important rules. So instead of going to research and look for all these farms individually, you find all the information at one place. And finally, after finding the farm you want, let's assume we've settled for this company here. By a single click of a button, you can find all the information about this farm, the reviews, their different challenge models, platforms they offer, their payout methods, whether they do have a consistency rule or not. Just by clicking here, you can be able to find all that information at one place. Also, the restricted countries, so much that you can find out. Most importantly, Forex gives you the best offers and discounts in the industry. Like for this company right here, we have a 20% off, and you only get that using the code MATCH, which is in the screen of this video as well. Remember, you can do the same for Forex, and by a switch of a button, you can go to the futures farm. So feel free to check out MATCH. I do have the links in the video description. Also use the code MATCH, which is displaying on your screen when checking out at any prop farm available in their website, and you'll get the best discount. That being said, let's get back into the video. Second reason as to why I personally don't give signals is because it is very hard for you to replicate your results with signals with your small trading account, even assuming I'm very profitable and you're copying me. I'll give you an example. I take a trade, I'm risking $1,000. If the trade goes to my side, I make $3,000 on one single trade. And that's just on one of my accounts. Now you can imagine people who join signals subscribing at 50 USD a month or 100 USD a month often have very small trading accounts. Usually they'll join with like a 50 USD, a 100 USD account. So for them, when the trade is hitting a 3R, even if we did a TP, these guys probably made $10. So me, one trade is making me $3,000, one trade is making me $10. So at the end of the day, you might not find a lot of value in my signals because you want to see that monetary gain, but you can't see it because you don't have the same amount of capital that I have. And now here's another thing which makes it worse. People who join signals usually have a very skewed mindset, and I'll tell you why. These guys who join signals usually have an idea that the more trades you send them, the more money you will make. That's why if you do your assignment very well, you'll see the guys who sell signals usually market them telling you, if you join my signal, you're guaranteed to get 2 trades per day. They usually say 2 trades per day, 3 trades per day. So you are joining because you're like, this guy sends us at least 3 trades every day. But the truth is, the number of trades don't determine profitability. Now look at this. If I was to open a signal chart today and I allow you guys to join, do you know there are months where I only take 1 trade? And that one trade for me, if it hits TP, I made $3,000 still. Now, if you join with your $50, the same trade will make you $10. Then at the same month, I'm expecting you to renew and subscribe with another $100 at the end of the month. So was our signals profitable? Yes, because I'm a profitable trader and that was a good month. We had a 3R. A 3R for me on a 1% risk makes me $3,000. A 3R for you on your $50 account makes you $10 profit. So at the end of the month, you will still think this guy can't even make money. I joined these signals thinking they'll help me to become rich, but you see, I didn't find a lot of value. And that's why I'm telling you, these guys have a skewed mindset. That's why if you find a trader like me who understands what they're doing, I can't bother myself to sell you signals. The only people who sell you signals is people who are able to lie to you. They'll give you 2 trades per day. I can't give you 2 trades per day. I can finish a month with 1 trade. But because it doesn't sound enticing, if I started to sell signals, nobody would love that, of course. Now, let's also factor in that I can finish a whole month at a negative. I can finish a whole month at a drawdown. This year, 2025, I've had one completely negative month. I think it was in August, if I'm not wrong. In August, I had a losing month where I made no money at all. I finished down a negative 3R. That simply means I took 3 trades in August and all of them went into a negative. Now imagine again you joined my signals, you paid your $50 or $100, then we have such a month. And for you it was the first month you're just joining because you've seen me, talking about my trades and my signals. And then the month you join, we start with 3 losses. So your 50 USD account, we take it back downwards to maybe 30 USD. And I'm still expecting you to renew at the end of the month. While you see for me, it was just another losing month. We are only down negative 3R. But we've already had many other profitable months and they still know we'll recover. But the guy who's joining signals doesn't have such a mindset. They are expecting that they should be making money consistently. In fact, some of them expect to make money on a daily basis. So every day send us some trades. So for you to sell signals, there are 2 things. The person selling signals, number 1, doesn't have good intentions for you. That is if you want to be consistently profitable. Number 2, the person selling signals understands that he can only sell these things to people who have a skewed mindset. Because anyone who wants to become consistently profitable would understand that I might join the signals and we have a losing month. So at the end of the day, who's joining signals? The people who are imagining they are going to make money every month. And why? Because that is what you've marketed to them. So any send trader who is making money consistently would probably not want to sell signals, because even if I'm profitable, people will just stress you at the end of the day telling you, oh, we had a losing month, we lost money and we paid for our signals. So any trader who makes money from the market would not want such stress. The third reason, or whatever number it is, signals give you a pressure to perform. As someone who trades publicly, I can tell you for free, there is nothing as bad as having people who subscribe to your signal. You have, let's say, 20, 30, 50 people. They've all paid you $50, $100, and they've come because they saw you doing a prop farm withdrawal. You understand? They've come because they saw you showing your 1-year account statement. So they're like, you want to be like this guy. So when they join your signals, you would want to maintain your reputation. So sometimes you'd find yourself being pressured to feel like, I gotta impress these people because they've joined my signals. Let me send them some quality trades. And in the process of that, there might be no trade, but you just end up sending them something because according to you, you think you want them to feel like they're getting value for their money. So you get the pressure to perform because you probably want to prove that your signals are good. And as if that's not enough, people, human beings are human beings. People will just pressure you at the end of the day. Again, as I've told you, people who join signals have a skewed mindset. They are the type of people who will be texting you after 2 days asking you, hey Rick, it's 2 days, I joined your signals and you've not sent any trades. Now you see, you don't send trades per day because you want to. You send trades because there is something to be taken in the market based on your setup, based on your system, based on your strategy. So what if you've gone for a week and there's nothing to send? The guy who paid his $50 for that month would feel like this guy probably scammed me or conned me. And you, on the other hand, because they are pressuring you, you might feel the need to just send them any poor quality trades. This is why I cannot send signals, because I think they'll just pressure me and it's not worth it at all. Now, another reason why I wouldn't send signals, this is something to do with prop firms. You see, prop firms have this copy trading rule where you should not be taking trades at the same time, same stop loss, same TP. And personally, I think if you run a trading community, it's easy for you to bypass this, because like in my community, it's not about signals, it's just about still being independent, taking your own trades. But now if you have signals, it means you're telling everyone buy here, sell here, stop loss here, TP here. I mean, if you're running a community and you have just like 200-300 people, it's very easy for you to find that most of you are using the same prop firm, and the prop firms will easily notice that you're taking the same trades. And what will they do? They'll ban all of you. So that is not really a main reason, because it's just one of those reasons, but I just thought I should just share because I'm trying to tell you all the reasons as why I do not sell signals. So if I can just summarize everything to do with signals, is that I don't do them because I like my peace of mind. I don't want people in my DMs, stressing me after every 2 days. Hey, Rick, send us a trade and there's nothing to take in the market. I don't want people out there after 1 month complaining and saying, I paid these guys to copy his trades. The month has ended and we lost money. I mean, I usually see people on YouTube doing signal reviews, etc. So imagine if I do a signal and then you come in a month where we lost and you start saying we lost money, etc. So at the end of the day, your skewed mindset makes you think signals should be making money every month, and that is not the truth. The truth is you can have months where you lose money, you can have months where you are drawn on a break even. So any good trader who knows how to trade like myself and I can make money from the market, I would not associate myself with anything like signals, because I'll be signing up for just stress, complaints everywhere, people spoiling your name and saying this guy can't trade, you lost money. So I'd rather just take my trades slowly, have my peace of mind, If I go for 2 weeks without taking a trade, I know I'm doing my own personal trading. If I get one set up on my live account, I know I can still go home with a lot of money with just 1 TP. And I'm personally content with that. If I want to make more money in my trading, as I've always said, the goal is just to grow capital. So if I'm not content with making $3,000 per TP, then the best thing I can just do is try to double up that capital and move forward. And that's, probably what I'm trying to do. But the route of signals is one which I personally don't think I'll ever do. And I'll just say this. People who are still looking for trading signals, I would say they're not serious with their trading yet. If you find someone who's still looking for, another person to just copy and make money blindly, this is someone who's still not understood what it takes to become a real trader. This is someone who still believes there's shortcuts in trading. And compare them to people who still go and buy Forex bots. You see a bot and someone lies to you. If you have this bot, you'll be making you, 10% return a month. I just look at these people the same. There are guys who've not yet still understood the seriousness of what it takes to become a trader. And they've not made peace with the fact that there is no shortcut and I have to follow this path and learn how to trade for myself. They still think there is a way for you to just bypass the system and, probably make quick money. So again, if you buy signals and you're here to waste time, good for you. This video might not really be addressing you. But if you are buying signals and you believe you want to become profitable consistently, you are signing up for being dependent to another person. And the goal is for you to master yourself in the market. That person who's selling you signals, if it is true they are profitable, you should be asking yourself, how did they get to that point? Why don't I also put in the level of work required, the level of, commitment, back testing, mastering myself, mastering my system, trying out different approaches, forward testing, until I get to a point where I've also built my own system, then I can make money with it. So if you ever think of buying trading signals, just watch this video. And this information, whatever you do with it, it's up to you. But I would not sell trading signals. I would not recommend you to try to buy them unless, again, you just want to make some quick money. You're open to some games and you're not here for the long term. You're not serious about your trading career. So that being said, I think I'm done with this video. Feel free to share your thoughts as well. Why do you think signals are not good? If you actually share the same perspective as me, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Otherwise, see you next time, guys. Peace.